Hey everybody, September is National Realtor Safety Awareness Month. I'm Tracy Arlington, your safety specialist.
And I'm Sandra Love, your go-to realtor when you're listing a home.
Here's a tip. When you arrive to the home, make sure you park on the street. If you pull in the driveway, somebody can pull in behind you and block you.
And that would make it impossible to escape. So you know that as realtors, we never want to show a home alone, just for safety measure. So you always want to bring either a lender or a fellow agent. Another tip that you should do for Realtor Safety Month is make sure that all the doors are open, including the back door, so you always have a backup plan of running out of the house. Another thing that you should do for Safety Awareness Month is make sure that your client is in front of you. When you're walking into the house, always make sure that they're in front of you, especially if you are going into a hallway to look at bedrooms. Let them go and explore, and then you can just wait and let them ask any questions that they need to.
You know, when you are showing the kitchen area, always make sure that you get these knives off the counter because you don't want to make things easy for a criminal. So let's say you are in an emergency situation. What weapon could you use? Look in your environment. We call those environmental weapons. We all carry pens.
Yes.
Believe it or not, in the self-defense world, a pen is a really great tool. Your water bottle. This water bottle to the throat right here can put somebody in survival breathing. Look at this. This is a weapon. Candlestick holders, vases. There's a lot of things in your environment you could use.
Remember, always safety first when you're doing an open house.
Do you always have your phone on you?
All the time. As a matter of fact, I call my husband and I always tell him, honey, if you don't hear from me in 10 minutes, call the police, and always give the address.
You know, there's a fake phone call app that everybody should have on their phone. You can actually schedule the app to call you, or you can use it right away, and that person will think you're talking to someone.
What's another tip you have for us, Tracy?
GPS. Everybody should have Find My iPhone or Life 360 so that people know where you're at. In fact, there's a keychain alarm that you can put into silent mode, so if you set it off, it will alert your contacts that you need help and they can call 911 for you. And don't forget, you can text 911 if you need to be silent. You know, my number one safety tip though for realtors is not only listen to your gut, but learn to set boundaries with people. If you have a client that, you know, lingers on the handshake, wants to touch you, seems to be too close, listen to that because that could be a red flag.
Also, speaking of listening to your gut, I did have someone follow me when I was putting my open house signs out all the way to the property. Finally, I get there, I noticed that there were neighbors around, so I parked strategically in front of the neighbor because I knew something was wrong. Fortunately, all she wanted to do was get into the home before the open house. But always listen to your gut and park next to a neighbor if need be. Thanks for watching, and remember to be safe this September.
Play it safe
and sell it safe.